Hi, in this video, we are going to discuss Cambridge IGCSE Math Code 0580, Paper 2 Extended, Variant 22, February-March 2023. As we navigate through the paper, I will not only guide you through the step-by-step solution, but also will provide tips and tricks for effective revision and answering strategies. Please pay attention to key concepts, formulas, and problem-solving technique. If you have any question or needs clarification on specific step, feel free to pause the video and revisit it until you are confident in your understanding. Let's start. Question number 1. From the list of numbers, write down the cube number. Okay. Cube number basically, when you take the number and time by itself 3 times. For example, if you have two cube, then equal to 2 times 2 times 2. That's equal to 8. Okay, 3 cube. And this 3 times 3 times 3 equal to 27. Or if you have 4 cube, then it's equal to 4 times 4 times 4 is equal to 64. So these are the cube number. From the list, it will be 27. Okay. Next, prime number. Prime number basically is a number that can be divided by 1 or itself. So you can just check any number that can be divided by other number except 1 or itself, then it's not a prime number. 12 can be divided by 2. 15 can be divided by 5. 27 can be divided by 3. 29, not sure. 91 is not sure. Okay, then 93. So now we have 29, 91, and 93. So first you want to check is whether this number 9, 1, and 3, you can either have 3 or 7. So if divided by 3, you just find the sum. Check is 2 plus 9 equal to 11. This is not divided by 3. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, is also not divided by 3. And 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. Yes, 12 is divided by 3. So this is our list. Now, 29 and 91. 29, okay, now we check with 7. Is 29 divided by 7? No. Okay, 91. If you divide it by 7, you should get 13. Therefore, your answer is 29. 91 is out of the list, so it's 29. So for the prime number, it will be good if you can remember the prime number between 1 to 100. Okay, that will help you in answering the question. Question number 2. This is a vector, so you want to minus. So V is minus 1, 3, minus Y is 2, 5. So just do 1 by 1. 1 and 2, so negative 1 minus 2 equal to negative 3, equal to negative 3, and then 3 and 5, so 3 minus 5, that equal to negative 2. So the answer is negative 3, negative 2. Now you want to times, okay, 2V basically is 2 and negative 1 and 3, 2 times V. So 2 times negative 1 equal to negative 2, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Therefore, your answer is negative 2, 6. Okay. Number 3, on the Venn diagram, shade the region A. This is intersection. Okay, one is intersect A and B, so overlap. Okay, will be here. A and B overlap each other. Okay, for Venn diagram, you may want to know the notation. What's the meaning of each notation? Number 4, write down the next term, next number on this sequence So just check. This is minus 6, minus 6, minus 6. Therefore, this is 5 minus 6. That will give you negative 1. Find the end term. For the sequence, you need to know, find the end term basically at least 4. It will be linear, quadratic, cubic, and geometric. Okay, so 23, 17, 11, and 5. First, you try to find is there any common difference. We know it's negative 6, and negative 6. So this is the common difference. Okay, when we have common difference at the first difference, this is the first difference. Then we have the linear sequence in the form of an plus b. So a is the first term, 23. Sorry, a is not the first term. A is the common difference, and b is the common difference, the first term minus the b is the a is the first term, b is the sorry again a is the common difference. Sorry for that. And b is the first term minus the common difference. So first term is 23, you minus 6, that should give you 29. So your n term will be negative 6n plus 29. This we use the different method. Okay, you have another formula which is a plus n minus 1d, where a is the first term, d is the common difference. Different formula. Okay, so you can try to use this, you should get the same answer. Number 5, factorize completely. So factorize, we just put it is, find the common factor. Let's look at the number 8 and 2, they will give you 2, you get 4g minus g squared, and then the unknown g and g, take the g outside, you get 4 and g. So your factorize will be 2g, 4 minus g. This will be in the bracket. This will be outside the bracket. Here. Number 6. Without calculator, work out this. Okay, 4 over 7 divided by 8. So to divide, first we change the divide into times, and then we flip. This is over 1, so it's 1 over 8. And then you can simplify. If you can, then that will give you 1 times 1 over 7 times 2 equal to 1 over 14. Number 7, solve the following. Okay, A and B. So 15t plus 8 equal to 4 minus t. I will just do as slow as possible. Okay. So 15t plus 8, you bring the t over. First, we bring the t minus to the other side, it becomes plus t, and then equal to 4 and 8. For the 8 is plus, then bring to the other side, become minus 8. So 15t plus t, that will give 16t. 4 minus 8 is minus 4. So your t equal to negative 4. 16 is time. You bring to the other side, become divide 16. Therefore, your t is equal to 8 minus 1/4. B, for B, this is a single fraction. Therefore, you can just settle the 3 first. Okay, 3 become times 3. The rest you just copy. 25 minus 2u equal to 2 times 3. So 25 minus 2u equal to 6. So negative 2u equal to 6 on the 25 is a plus. So bring to the other side, become minus 25. Okay, so negative 2u equal to minus 19. So u equal to minus 19. 2 is time, therefore you divide minus 2. That will give you my positive 19/2. We can put as 9.5. Next, number 8. Calculate 0.3 square. So 0.3 square basically is equal to 0.3 times 0.3. You can use calculator if you want. You get 0.09. And the question asks for standard form. Standard form basically is in the form of a times 10 to the power of n. The a need to be between 10 and 1. It can equal to 1, but it cannot be equal to 10. It should be less than 10. And the n, it should be positive and negative. Negative when you have decimal sum. This case is a negative. So 2 decimal will give you negative 2 times, just take the 9. That's what your answer. 9 times 10 to the power of negative 2. Number 9, solve the simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation, you have two methods, either elimination or substitution. Okay, in this question, I'm going to use elimination. Can use substitution, it's okay. But in this question, I'm going to show you how to use elimination. And I'm going to eliminate y. First, we label. Okay. So take the second equation, you time with 2. That will give you, so everything times 2. You will get 2x plus 2y equal to 6. Label this as third equation. So now we focus on first equation and the third equation. We're going to eliminate y. Okay, so to eliminate y, we have negative 2y and 2y. How to make it 0? If you want to eliminate, mean you want to make it 0. Eliminate, you can either you plus or you minus. You plus when you have different sign, and you minus when you have same sign between the two numbers. In this case, 1 minus 1 plus, so you plus. That will give you 0. Okay. So let's take the first equation plus the third equation. 3x plus, okay, so okay, just copy here. 3x minus 2y equal to 19. 2x plus 2y equal to 3. Sorry, equal to 6. Okay. When you plus, so many color. When you plus, okay, going to plus, so 3x plus 2y. 2x. 3x plus 2x, that will give you 5x equal to, these two eliminate. Okay, then 19 plus 6 equal to 25. So x equal to 25. 5 is time. Then you go and divide. Okay. So x equal to 5. x equal to 5, just sub into any equation. In this case, I will choose second equation. If x plus y equal to 3, x is 5 plus y equal to 3. So y equal to 3, 5 here, plus, so we bring the other side become minus 5. Therefore, your y is equal to 3 minus 5 is negative 2. X is 5, y is negative 2. Next question. Question number 10. Okay, in the diagram A, B, C, D are parallel. So these two are parallel. Okay, if you see this kind of question, basically it's a mathematically similar question. Okay, indirectly. You have, as we know, this angle equal to this angle, and this angle should equal to this because these two are parallel. And then this angle should equal to this. Therefore, you should get two triangle, here A and B, and the other one is bigger triangle, X is D and C. So this is 2.7, this is 2, this is 3, this is 7.5. Okay. And the question asks for find the length of BC is here. Okay. So BC basically is equal to BX plus CX. Okay, BX is 2.7 plus CX. Okay, CX, we're going to find CX. Okay, just put here. So CX you over 2.7, the corresponding side should equal to 7.5 over 3. So CX is equal to 7.5 over 3 times 2.7. Calculate, you should get 6.75. Get 6.75. Okay, and you plus, you should get 9.45. Final answer. So do take note, if you have parallel and see there's two triangle, it's very common you have the mathematically similar question. 11. Find the highest common factor. Okay, 12x to the power of 12 and 16x to the power of 16. Just divide. You can. Okay, so we start with the number 2 and 16. We can start with 2. You get 6, like 12, and 8x 16. Another 2, get 3x 12 and 4x to the power of 16. And now you focus on the unknown. If the unknown, you just take the smaller power, which is x to the power of 12. So that will give you 3 and 4x to the power of 4, as we know. So x indexes, you divide, you should get, you minus the power. So the highest common factor will be here, 2 times 2. Highest common factor is equal to 2 times 2 times x, 12, that's equal to 4x. Okay. Question number 12. In a regular polygon, okay, the interior angle and exterior angle are in a ratio of 11:1. So before that, you need to know where is the interior, where is the exterior. If you extend this, this will be the exterior, this will be the interior. Inside is interior. Okay, so from here we know that I plus E should equal to 180. Okay, it's given that ratio is 11. So plus 1 equal to 180. Since this is in ratio, so we just put 11 part plus 1 part. We get 12 part equal to 180. So 1 part is equal to 180 over 12. So your P is equal to 15. Or your exterior equal to 15 degrees. Okay. Now the question asks for number of side. For the number of side, it will be easier if you use the exterior angle. Okay. From the exterior angle, we know that 360 over n. So number of side is the n. So we want to find n is equal to 360 over e. Take this formula, it will be easier for you to calculate. Therefore, n is equal to 360 over 15, you should get 24. If you want to use the interior angle formula, which is n minus 280 over n, okay, that should equal to 15 times 11. You can solve this, you should get the same answer. I'm not going to solve this, it's waste of time. So to find number of side, okay, will be faster if you use the exterior angle formula. Even if the question give you interior angle, you just minus it from 180, you should get the exterior angle. So yeah, number of side will be 24. You're going to use this, but take this in. Number 13, diagram show the speed time graph. Okay, for the part of car journey, okay, calculate the distance travel. Okay, from the speed time graph, the distance basically is the area under the graph. Okay, you'll be here. Calculate this. If you can remember, the trapezium, then it will be easier. But if you cannot, then you just split into 2. A and B is split here. So A is equal to 8 times 10. That equal to 80. And B is equal to half times this is 2. So it's 2 times the height is 10. That will give you 10. So you plus, so A plus B, that will give you 80 plus 10 equal to 90. So the distance is equal to 90. Otherwise, if you want to use the trapezium formula, it will be this. If your trapezium, okay, these two is parallel with A and B if you have a perpendicular height. So the area is equal to half A plus B, you times the height. Okay, so in this case is half. This will be 10, this will be 8, this will be 10, this will be 10. So it's 8 plus 10, you time 10. Calculate, you should get 90 as well. Okay, it's all either one. Number 14. The diagram show a sector. Okay, sector basically you have circle. Sector is the visa. Okay, so to calculate the length of the arc, R is here. Be very clear. R is here. Therefore, you will use the formula of the circumference. A circumference is either 2 pi r or you use pi d. In this case, since we have the radius, so the arc length is equal to, you take the angle over 360, you times 2 pi r. So you don't have the angle, they do provide a with a triangle. So if you have triangle, Okay, this is 9, this is 9. You want to find the angle. You have 6. You use a sine rules or cosine rules. In this case, we use a cosine rules. It's one pairs and two sides. Okay, so cos A is equal to b square plus c square minus a square over 2bc, or your A is equal to cos inverse of b is 9 square plus 9 square minus 6 square over 2 times 9 times 9. Okay, calculate. You should get 38.94 angle. So now you can calculate that's your arc. So it's angle over 360 times 2 pi r. That will give you 38.94 over 360 times 2 pi r is 9. Calculate, you should get 6.12. 15. Simplify. Okay, indices. Okay, therefore you just split. One is the number, and the other one is the unknown. Get easier. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5 to the power of 1 over 5, and w to the power 3, 1, 2, 5 to the power 1 over 5. Okay, calculate this. The first one you get 5, okay. And second one will be w. Okay, the power u times. Okay, so here is 3, 1, 2, 5. You times 1 over 5, you should get 6, 2, 5. Is power of 6 to 5. So your answer will be 5 w to the power 6 to 5. Okay, the 2 marks is 1 given each. 16. Y is inversely proportion. Inversely proportion to x squared. So y is equal to k over x squared. This is inverse. If the question give you direct, then y equal to k x squared. This is direct proportion. In this case is inverse. So first we need to know what is a k. So normally question will give you the x and the y, you just substitute. So 2 equal to k over 3 square. So 2 equal to k over 9. So your k is equal to 2 times 9 is equal to 18. Okay, so you get the formula y equal to 18 over x squared. Okay, now you can answer the question. Find y when x equal to 2. Okay, so when x equal to 2, y equal to 18 over 2 square, or equal to 18 over 4. That will give you 4.5. Okay, number 17. A circle. Okay, this is circle theorem question. So you need to know the property of circle theorem. ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral, ABX straight line, PQ is tangent. Okay, angle 85, 55. Okay, find CBD. Okay, one more tip. Okay, when you handle the angle, okay, when you want to answer the angle question, don't combine together. It's better for you to split it. Okay. First one, angle CBD. CBD is here. So if you have a circle, oops, ugly, circle, CBD, You want to find this angle. Okay. Just split. Okay. Here we have this one. Okay. So we have angle in the same segment. So this angle is here should equal to this. Here. Therefore, your answer will be 42. Angle ACB. Okay. ACB is here. So we take out ACB, ACB, ABC. Want to find this angle. And we have the tangent. Another line. Okay. So this is an alternate segment theorem. We have a tangent and a triangle inside a circle. Okay. So this angle should equal to this. Therefore, 55 here should equal to, yeah, the answer will be 55. Okay. Next, angle ADC. ADC. ADC is here. ADC. Okay. If you read the question, it stated ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. So basically, cyclic quadrilateral will be circle, and you have a quadrilateral inside the circle. Okay. So this opposite angle equal to, if you plus these two, plus that should equal to 180 opposite angle. So these two angle is equal to 180. Therefore, this angle is equal to this. It's 85. Because if you take 180 minus 85, you will get this, and then you get 180 minus this angle, you will get 85. Okay, angle BCD. BCD. We are dealing with, oh, no color. Okay, this angle BCD. Okay. Okay, this is 55 here. Okay. So we need to find the other side. If you look closely, we have a triangle here. Okay. So this angle will be 180 minus 85 minus 42. You should get 53. Okay. So angle BCD, that should equal to 53 plus 55 equal to 108. Then angle PAD. PAD is here. Okay, PAD. So we have triangle and we have another tangent. Okay, so basically same as here. Alternate. So this angle should be same as this angle. So you will get 53. Okay. So remember when you solve angle problem, just split it, get a clearer picture, easier for you to handle. Okay. Number 18. Two solids are mathematically similar. Again, is mathematically similar. So for mathematically similar question, you need to remember three questions. First one, K is equal to L1 over L2, and then K square equal to A1 over A2, and K cube equal to V1 over V2. Okay, A is basically the area. So this we use to find the length. This we use to find the area. and this we find the volume. And one more tips, okay? When you solve mathematically similar question, the one, A1, L1, or V1, they should be the unknown, okay? We take the one as the unknown, one you want to find. In this case, the question asks for surface area of a larger solid. So the larger is the unknown or is the one? This is your unknown. Okay. So you have volume, two solid volume 81. So this is V1. This is V2. And this is A1. First, write down the formula. So you have K cube equal to, since we have volume, equal to V1 over V2. So K cube equal to V1 is 81. This is 24. So your K is equal to cube root of 81 over 24. You calculate, you should get 3 over 2. Okay, this is cube, okay? Not a square root, it's a cube root. So when you use calculator, you need the cube root. If your answer, you get 1.837 something, that is square root. You need to cube root. Okay. So from here, we know that K is equal to 3 over 2. So to answer the question, they ask for area. Therefore, we use K square equal to V1 over V2. Okay. So we want to find V1. So V1 is equal to K square times V2. V2, K is 3 over 2 square times V2 is, sorry, V2, what? V. Area should be A. Sorry for that. It should be A. We're looking for area. A2 is 44. So you should get, calculate, use your calculator. You should get 99. So remember these three formula. Number 19, find the value of x when 6x plus y equal to 10 and y equal to x squared minus 3x plus 10. This is another simultaneous equation. You have two equations. Okay, so the question just asks for the x value. Okay. When you solve simultaneous equation, you need to remember when you substitute or when you eliminate x, that will give you y answer first. Okay, when you eliminate y, then you will get x first. Okay, so because why I tell you this, because some students, they have the habit to eliminate x every time they solve simultaneous equation. Okay, so in this case, if they eliminate x, they will get the y, and then to find x, they need to substitute two steps. So to avoid that, okay, you need to know, in order to get x, you need to substitute y, or you need to eliminate y. So in this case, in this question, I'm going to use substitution method. So first we label. Okay. So from the first equation, we have 6x plus y equal to 10. Therefore, y equal to 10. Bring the 6 over. 6x over, you get minus 6x plus become minus. So you substitute into the second equation. Do take note these two must be different. If you take from first equation, you must substitute into the second equation. If you take from the second equation, you must substitute into the first equation. Clear this, some space. Okay. So we're going to substitute this into here, to the y. So 10 minus 6x equal to x squared minus 3x plus 10. So we get 0. So x squared minus 3x plus 10. Okay. 10 bring to the other side. It becomes minus 10. And minus 6, that becomes plus 6x. So you get 0 equal to 10 and 10 disappear. Eliminate each other. You get x squared minus 3 plus 6x. So minus 3 plus 6x, you get plus 3x. Now you need to solve quadratic equation. Okay, just factorize x. So x plus 3, that should give us 0. We do one by one. Okay. X and 0. So x equal to 0. And then the other one is x plus 3 and 0. So x plus 3 equal to 0. So your x equal to negative 3. So your answer is 0 and negative 3. Question 20. Find the n terms. Again, is a sequence question. So if you can recall, we have 4, we have linear, we have quadratic, we have cubic, we have the geometric. Okay. First, find the common difference. Minus 1, 0, you get plus 1. This is plus 7. This is plus 19. This is plus 37. Okay, so this is the first difference. It's not the common difference, therefore it's not linear. We continue. Find the common difference is plus 6. This plus 12 plus 18. Again, is the second difference. It's not the common difference, therefore it's not a quadratic. Okay. If we continue, we get plus 6 plus 6. Okay. So this is the third difference. Or also the common difference. Therefore, it's a cubic equation. Okay. For the geometry, you have the ratio, common ratio. Okay. So to find the n term, you need to remember this 6a, then 12a plus 2b, and 7a plus 3b plus c, and a plus b plus c plus d. So you have 4 equations. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will solve from the bottom up. Okay. So we start with 6a. So 6a equal to 6, and just erase this space. We have 6a equal to 6, therefore a should equal to 1. Then second equation, we have 12a plus 2b equal to 6. So 12 substitute the a plus 2b equal to 6. 2b equal to 6 plus to minus. So 2b equal to minus 6. b equal to minus 3. For the third equation, 7a plus 3b plus c equal to 1. So 7 substitute 1 plus 3 substitute negative 3 plus c equal to 1. So 7 minus 9 equal to plus c, sorry, plus c equal to 1, so negative 2 plus c equal to 1, c equal to 1 plus 2 is 3. Then last equation, a plus b plus c plus d equal to negative 1. A is 1, b is negative 3, c is 3, d is unknown. Okay, 3 and 3 settle, so 1 plus d equal to negative 1, d should equal to negative 2. So now you have A, B, C, and D. We'll use this A, B, C, and D sub into this equation. AN cube plus BN square plus CN plus D. Okay, so A is 1, so you get N cube plus B is negative 3, N square plus 3, yep, N plus D is negative 2, so minus 2. So your equation will be this one. Okay. Okay. If you think this method is too long, too complicated, okay, I have another method which is shorter, but sometimes it didn't work properly. It's more like try and error. Okay, let's say I just put it here. There's some space here. Okay, so your sequence is negative 1, 0, 7, 26, and 63. Okay, so you start with n cube. Okay, if 1 cube, then because we know it's cube it, so we start with n cube. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. Okay, 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube is 27, and 4 cube is 64. Okay, if you look closely, you should be able to relate. 1 to 0 is minus 1. 8 to 7 also minus 1. 27 to 36 minus 1. 64, 63 is minus 1. So this is 0. So you minus 1. So you should have minus 1 in your n term. Okay. Now look at this. This is here. This is n equal to 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. Okay. But here your n is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. So how can you relate? Okay. So for 2, you need to use a 1. For 3, you need to use a 2. So from here, we take n minus 1 cube minus 1. Minus 1 is, this minus 1 is from here. Okay. And n minus 1 basically is, you look at here. This is 2, this is 1. So, okay, it's 2 minus 1. 3 minus 2. Okay. Therefore, your n term will be n minus 1 cube minus 1. This is just use try and error. If you can see the pattern, then it's work fine. But sometimes you can't really relate. Therefore, you need to use this method. Okay. B. Okay. 24, 12, 6, 3, 1.5. So from here, basically, your time half. You half it. Okay. So the half here, when you time or divide, we call it as common ratio. So this is a geometric sequence. The n term will be A R n minus 1. A is the first term and R is the common ratio. So you substitute, you should get 24 half n minus 1. You can just leave your answer like this. Done. Question 21. A car travels 14 kilometers, correct to nearest kilometer, and 12 minutes, correct to nearest minutes. Okay, you see this? Correct to nearest whatever. This is the upper bound, lower bound question. So first, you just find the upper bound, lower bound. Okay. To find the upper bound, lower bound, think of the nearest here. This is nearest kilometer. So it's 1 kilometer. You take this over 2. That will give you 0.5 km. And then this is nearest minutes. So it's 1 minute over 2. That will give you 0.5 minutes. Okay. To find the upper bound, lower bound, 14 km, the upper bound is equal to 14, you plus 0.5, that is equal to 0.5, 14.5, and the lower bound is 14, you minus 0.5 equal to 13.5. And the 12 minute upper bound is equal to 12, you plus 0.5 is equal to 12.5, and lower bound is equal to 12 minus 0.5, that's equal to 11.5. Now, can answer the question. Calculate the lower bound or the speed. Okay, so we know that speed is equal to distance over time. When you need to divide, okay, so the lower bound of the speed, you need to take the lower bound over upper bound. You want to make it smaller possible. Okay, if the question asks for upper bound, you need to divide, then it's upper bound over lower bound. When your denominator is small, then the number becomes bigger. So in this case, it's kilometer and minutes here. So we take the lower bound is 13.5 over upper bound is 12.5. You calculate, you should get 1.08 kilometer per minute, because it's kilometer per minute. In of a unit. Okay. Number 22. The diagram shows the triangular prism ABCQP length of 7, and the cross section of it. Cross section here is referred to 3D. You know this. Okay, and with PA is 4, AB is 5, and angle PAB is 90. They calculate the angle between the line PC and base. Okay. So PC is here, and this is base, and this is the base. Okay, this is the base. Okay. Therefore, your angle it will be here. This angle. Okay, you put to a triangle. It's so big. The base. Okay. If you put in this triangle, you will get a 90 degrees here. This is A, this is P, this is C. The angle will be here. And you have 4 here. AC is unknown. So to find AC, you have another triangle. This is A, B, this is 5, this is 7, this is C. So this you will use a Pythagoras theorem, you get 5 square plus 7 square. Therefore, AC is, here is 5 square plus 7 square. Right angle, find the angle, therefore you will use a trigonometry SOHCAHTOA. This is opposite, this is adjacent, therefore it's a tangent. Okay, so tangent C should equal to opposite over adjacent. So opposite is 4, adjacent is square root of 5 square plus 7 square. Since you want to calculate the angle, so C is equal to shift tangent of this. Calculate, you get 24.93 or 24.9, 1 decimal for angle. Simplify. Okay, this is in a single fraction. If you want to simplify a single fraction, then you must factorize. Okay, so you factorize 5x squared minus 9x. If you can use calculator, then you will get x minus 3, 5x minus 4. Okay, and this will be in the form of x squared minus 9 is equal to x squared minus 3 squared equal to x minus 3, x plus 3. So x minus 3, x plus 3. Okay. After you factorize, you should be able to cancel one of it, one or two, at least one. So your final answer will be 5x minus 4 and x plus 3. So 5x minus 4 over x plus 3. Okay, 4. Okay, and then if you want to factorize this, 5x squared minus 19x 12. You want to do it manually, you can do something like this. Okay, you time the 5 and the 12. So that will give you x squared minus 19x plus 60. So you factorize x and x. So now plus and minus. So this should be minus and minus. So you have plus. And now you find the sum. The product is 60 and the sum you just plus, that should give you 19. So 60, how to get 60 is 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 20, 4 times 15. Okay, if you plus the 2, you get 61, and 32, 23, and 19. So we are looking at this here. You should get 4 and 15. So 15 and 4. Okay. Since just now we time, okay, we time 5. So to go back, we just divide by 5. This will give you 3. Okay, this will give you 5 over 4. So you put into bracket, you should get x minus 3, 5x minus 4. Or you can just use calculator, solve it. Next question, 24. The probability of Jamie hitting the target is 1 over 3. Probability that he hits the target from the first time on n attempt, okay, is 64 over 2187. Find the value of n. Okay, from here, you need to know that if you hit yes or no. Yes is 1 over 3, no is 2 over 3. Okay, so let's try with n equal to 2. Okay, that means it's no and yes. No and yes, so it's 2 over 3 and 1 over 3. You time, you should get 2 over 9. How about n is equal to 3? So it's no, no, and yes. So it's 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 1 over 3. You should get 4 over 27. From here, if you can, if you look closely, you should be able to notice that 9 here, the denominator of here, this is 3 square, this is 3 cube. Okay, so 2187 should equal to 3 to the power of n. Here, if n is 2, then this is 2. If n is 3, then this is 3. So if n is n, then this should be answer. So you can solve here. 3 to the power of n equal to 2187. So 3n 2187 is equal to 3 to the power of 7. Check with your calculator. Therefore, your n is equal to 7. Okay, if you want to check, okay, if you have n equal to 7, okay, when your n equal to 7, okay, so it's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yes. So you should get 2 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 2 over 3 times 1 over 3. Okay, calculate, you get 64 over 2187. Okay, last question. This is the inverse. Okay, to find the inverse, we get fx equal to y. So your y equal to x cubed plus 1. You need to solve for x. So y minus 1 equal to x cubed. So x equal to cube root of y minus 1. Okay, the inverse, you exchange the x and the y. So you should get cube root of x minus 1. I hope this discussion, along with the revision tips and answering strategies, will help you in your exam preparation. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more educational content. Best of luck with your studies, and I will see you again in next video.